I love to solve problems that our culture isn't solving. And one of the biggest problems that we see right now with women going through menopause is that there's this massive brain change. And one of the pieces of the brain is a receptor site known as 5-H2A, which is a serotonin receptor site. And estradiol goes into that and activates serotonin, which helps with keeping us joyful. When estradiol goes away, we have this empty receptor site. So I've been looking at what else do we have that can go into this receptor site. Well, one study that I came across was that something as little as 8 hours of fasting will activate the serotonin 5-H2A receptor site. And now
regardless of what diet they're on.
Regardless of what diet, 8 hours seems so minimal.
You just sleep overnight.
Yeah, and it's in the hippocampus because we have 5-H2A receptors all over our brain, but it's in the hippocampus that it activates, which is why they actually think fasting, it can act as an antidepressant. But I'm thinking it's because the ketone goes into that receptor site. So do you know any studies on that receptor site and ketone?
I haven't seen anything specific to that receptor site. And I know in terms of receptors, things are very specific, right? Mm-hmm. It's very unlikely that a foreign molecule will bind to that receptor site. But then again, a lot of studies also shown that ketones have direct effect on DNA as a signaling molecule. They call it beta-hydroxybutyrylation because we know methylation of a DNA and it causes, difference in gene expression.
Right.
So they found out that beta-hydroxybutyrylation is a thing now. It's a mouth.
Yeah, it is a mouth. You can just say BHB.
BHB relation.
I like to shorten things.
It does have effect by binding on sites that we didn't know that they bind. So I think the area is still very new. And I spoke to my supervisor back in my PhD days in Oxford a couple of months ago. And she's still in the research area. And she's like, the next big thing now is metabolites as signaling molecules. Because we need to stop looking at all these metabolites just as energy fuels. We are looking at it as signaling molecules, like how glucose does not only provide you with energy, but it's going down this cascade of pathway that's, working in tandem with insulin, glucagon, GLP, and a different sort of setting and cause a whole different phenomenon of inside your body.
Okay. So, yeah, oh my God, I could talk to you forever.